Welcome to the engineering summary update for the sprint ending on June 7th, 2022. So this presentation is going to be a little bit different because not only I'm going to talk a little bit about the highlights of what we've done this sprint, but also the previous sprint. So the previous sprint, we worked on being able to display multiple processes on the processes page, and that had the effect of being able to add the first iteration of the DLP process for one of our customer, as well as a onboarding process for a business submission for EECD. So um, being able to solve two problems with one feature. We also added comments on documents. It is fully complete, and we decided to add one additional feature that we'll be working on this coming sprint. Comments on document is very important, especially for a customer like TLC, where they receive documents from developers and they need to comment on those documents. For the CRM features, we added a scorecard for EECD and was reviewed with the customer, and they were very happy with it. And we also added a community dashboard and a lot of improvements that went with it. For miscellaneous items that we've worked on, we improved our maps in order to be able to have better points of interest display and being able to watch either videos or audio from the map. For notification, well, we added notification. So now when you click on the icon in the application for that has a little bell, you will see a list of notification instead of going straight to the task. And we also had a very early concept of payments with Flutterwave. And so far we can enter a payment. We cannot display yet the payment list, but this coming sprint, we are actually going to work on another feature relating to payments before going to the payment list. So what are we working on this sprint? So for forms and workflows, we're going to work on QR code for public forms. This is important because one of our customers would like to be able to print a QR code and put it in their office and have people who come in scan the QR code, and so that they can actually fill in the required forms. And we want to finish comments on document. There's one ticket left. Pretty self-explanatory. For miscellaneous task, we want to remove the unnecessary. So let me backtrack. This sprint, we are going to take a very, very close look at how we did the framework inside the application, and we are going to fix a lot of the annoying display issues that we've been encountering so far. So one of them is unnecessary screen refreshes in the application. We want to remove them. We also want to be able to standardize the layout in the application. So when you move from one page to the next, the main layout actually stays the same and consistent. And so that you don't have titles moving from jumping from one place to the next. Also, community hub enhancement. There's a few enhancements that we'd like to make, such as being able to react to posts with thumbs up, thumbs down, and about 4 or 5 more reactions. We also want to design payments for multiple communities, and that's what I was talking about it. That's what I was referring to earlier. We are working on payment. The problem is many of our communities may want to have their own Flutterwave accounts, and so we need to allow for that. Last but not least, we want to create an MVP for amenities that will allow us to create, list, and book amenities for our customer. So this sprint, we had 29 merge requests. We had 52 stories in the sprint. We completed 38 and we had 14 left open. Our code coverage keeps improving little by little, but we're above 80% and it's been increasing so far at a fairly decent clip. We fixed two cringy issues. We have 12 remaining. We have heard positive feedback from EECD so far. We also hired a talent recruiting firms to find talented team members. And the last four sprints, basically for sprint 50, we were able to account. We had 65 work days in the sprint with all the engineers combined, and we accounted for about 56 of those days. So it is a vast improvement to where we were on sprint 48, and we will keep continuing improving those metrics. In terms of actual versus goals, I talked about the code coverage. Our goal is 82. We're at 86.6 or 86.7 almost. Our merge request, our goal this sprint was 26, and we had 29 merge requests. It's 26 because we have at the beginning of the sprint, a good portion of the team was in Kenya for our first offsite. And for security, non-vulnerabilities, our goal is 2. We have 15 non-vulnerabilities, including 2 highs. We're going to take care of the highs this sprint. And hopefully, by taking care of the highs, some of the other vulnerabilities will decrease. So far, I'm not seeing this as a major issue, but we do want to take care of the high vulnerabilities. Thank you very much.